Good morning, viewers. We will continue discussing parabola in this episode. Okay. Question number 28. The circle described on any focal chord of a parabola's diameter is tangent to. Circle described on any focal chord of a parabola as diameter. For example, suppose this is the circle described on a focal chord as diameter. AB is the focal chord, something like this. This is the center. Now, it is tangent to axis, directrix, tangent at the vertex. These three are axis is the horizontal line, directrix and tangent are both the vertical lines. So, let us see what happens to the center and the radius of the circle. Suppose A is AT square 2AT, that is A. Because it is a focal chord passing to the focus of the parabola, the coordinates of B, the parameter of B is minus 1 by t. So, A by t square minus 2A by t. Okay. What is the center? Center is the midpoint of AB, A by 2 into t square plus 1 by t square and A into t minus 1 by t. So, these are the coordinates of the center of the circle described on AB as diameter. Okay. And what is the radius? Radius is AB is A square into t square minus 1 by t square whole square, distance formula, plus 4A square into t plus 1 by t whole square, distance formula. If you take out A square common and t plus 1 by t whole square also common, this is t minus 1 by t whole square plus 4, that is t plus 1 by t whole square. Therefore, AB is A into t plus 1 by t whole square. So, radius of the circle is 1/2 of AB, half of the diameter, which is A by 2 into t plus 1 by t whole square, or A by 2 into t square plus 1 by t square minus 2, or t square plus 1 by t square plus 2, that is plus A. You can see this A square by 2 into A by 2 into t square plus 1 by t square is the x coordinate of the center, and the radius is that plus A. That means, the center is at a distance of A by 2 times t square plus 1 by t square plus A, whereas the x coordinate of C is A by 2 into t square plus 1 by t square. Therefore, this must be tangent to the the distance of C from the y-axis is A by 2 into t square plus 1 by t square. So, the distance of C from the directrix is A square by 2 into A by 2 into t square plus 1 by t square plus A. That is equal to radius. Therefore, clearly the circle is tangent to the directrix of the parabola, which is the second option. Okay. Next, 29. The focus and the vertex of a parabola respectively 1 minus 1 and 2 1. Focus is 1 minus 1 and vertex is 2 1. Equation of the directrix. What is the equation of the directrix? Well, this point, this 2 1 is the midpoint of 1 minus 1 and the point where the directrix meets the axis. So, therefore, this is 4 minus 1 3, 2 minus minus 1, that is 3. Okay. So, that is the point, and this is perpendicular to the axis. What is the axis? Axis is the line joining 2 1 and 1 minus 1. The slope of the line joining 2 1 and 1 minus 1 is 2 by 1, that is 2. Therefore, the slope of the axis is m is 2 for the axis, 1 plus 1 2 by 2 minus 1 1. So, slope of the directrix is for this m is minus half. So, what is the equation of the directrix? Line with the slope minus half, x plus 2y is equal to constant k. And because this directrix passes through 3, 3, this is equal to 9. So, therefore, the equation of the directrix is x plus 2y equal to 9, that is third option. If the line px plus qy plus r equal to 0 is tangent to the parabola y square equal to 4x, then pqr are in. Well, any tangent to the parabola is x minus ty plus at square equal to 0. A is 1 here, because the 4ax, a is 1 here. And therefore, any tangent to the parabola y square equal to 4x is x minus ty plus t square equal to 0. And this is same as px plus qy plus r equal to 0 if and only if 1 by p minus t by q is equal to t square by r. So, t equal to minus q by p and t square equal to r by p. So, you can eliminate t from these two, q by p, q square by p square, that is t square equal to r by p, or this implies pr equal to q square. Follow? I just compared the equation of the given straight line with the equation of any tangent to the parabola. If these two equations were to represent the same line, the corresponding quotients must be proportional, from which I calculated the value of t and t square and eliminated t by squaring the first and equating to r by p, and therefore, this gives pr equal to q square, that means pqr are in geometric progression. Next, the normals at 1, 2 and 4, 4 on the parabola intersect at what point? Normals at 1, 2 and 4, 4. But the parabola 1, 2, any point on the parabola is at square 2at, t square 2t. Well, for 1, 2, t equal to 1, t1 is 1. For 4, 4, t2 equal to 2. So, normal set point t1 equal to 1 and the another point t2 equal to 2 intersect at what point? You are asked to find the point of intersection of the normals drawn to the parabola at these 2 points 1, 2 and 4, 4. 1, 2 ante parameter value t1 1, 4, 4 ante parameter value t2 2. ఈ రెండు పాయింట్స్ దగ్గర parabola గీసిన నార్మల్స్ ఎక్కడ మీట్ అవుతాయని అడిగారు. నార్మల్ at t1 is y plus tx, y plus x is equal to 2at, 2t is 2 plus at cubed, so 3. 2t plus t cubed, a is 1 here, t1 is 1, so that is therefore 3. Normal at the point t2 equal to 2, y plus 2x, 2t, 4 plus t cubed, 8, that is equal to 12. Now, what is the point of intersection? When you subtract x equal to 9 and y equal to minus 6. So, the point of intersection is 9 minus 6. So, not on the axis, axis is the x axis, so y coordinate is 0. On the tangent at the vertex, certainly not, because the tangent at the vertex is the y axis and the x coordinate must be 0. Here the x coordinate is 9. At 9, 6, not correct. So, again on the curve. Clearly, this point belongs to the parabola. P means parabola, because it satisfies the equation. So, again on the curve. A common tangent to the parabolas y square equal to 2x and x square equal to 16y. So, one parabola has its axis as the x axis, the other parabola has its axis as the y axis. First of all, let us write the equation of a tangent to the second parabola, tangent to P2. P2 is parabola 2 is. Normally, the standard equation of the parabola, the equation of the tangent to the parabola in the standard equation is x minus ty plus at square equal to 0. Here the roles of x and y are interchanged. So, y minus tx plus a means 4t square equal to 0, or P2 means second parabola, tx minus 4t square. Now, this is the tangent to the parabola y square equal to 2x. Tangent to P1, if and only c equal to a by m minus 4t square equal to c. A is here 2 by 4, 1 by 2 by m means t. Or if and only if t cubed equal to minus 1 by 8 or t equal to minus half. T cubed is minus 1 by t equal to minus half. So, when you replace t by minus half, the common tangent is parabolas 1 and 2 is y plus half x plus 4t square plus 1 equal to 0 or x plus 2y plus 2 equal to 0. So, that is the final answer. You follow this? I have written a tangent to the second parabola first, because you know the condition for a line y equal to mx plus c to be a tangent to the parabola in the standard form y square equal to 4ax. The condition is c equal to a by m. So, I would like to apply the condition for the tangent line drawn to the second parabola to be a tangent to the first parabola. Okay? A tangent to the second parabola. Roles x and y are interchanged here in the standard equation. So, it is not x minus ty, it is y minus tx plus a is same as 4t square equal to 0. This in the slope form is y equal to tx minus 4t square. And here m is t and c is minus 4t square. So, the condition for this to be a tangent to the parabola 1 is c equal to a by m. So, that is equal to minus 4t square equal to a means 1 by 2, because for the parabola y square equal to 2x is 4a is 2. So, a is 2 by 4 or 1 by 2. By m is the slope of the line, that is t. So, therefore, this is same as the t equal to minus half. By replacing t by minus half in this equation, you get the equation of the common tangent in the form x plus 2y plus 2 equal to 0. I hope I am clear. Next, the line x plus y equal to 6 is the normal to the parabola y square equal to 8x at the point. X plus y equal to 6 అనే స్ట్రైట్ లైన్ y square equal to 8x అనే parabola కి ఏ పాయింట్ దగ్గర నార్మల్ అవుతుందని అడిగారు. Well, you know the equation of the normal y plus tx is equal to 2a means 4 plus 2t cubed. Okay. A is 2 here, 2at plus 8t. This is the normal to the parabola y square equal to 8x at the point t on the parabola. C, for what value of t, this is same as the line x plus y equal to 6. Same as x plus y equal to 6. When you compare these two, you find t equal to 1. For t equal to 1 here also 4t plus 2t cubed is 6. So, therefore, this is the normal to the parabola at the point t equal to 1. So, what is t equal to 1? at square, so that is 2t square 2at 4t. So, when t equal to 1, what is this point? 2, 4. So, therefore, the point on the parabola at which the normal drawn to the parabola is same as the line x plus y equal to 6 is 2, 4. Okay. 34. The point on the parabola y square equal to 4x, the normal drawn at which to the parabola is the 2x plus y minus 12 equal to 12a equal to 0. Well, this is same as this, more or less, both are identical questions, except that there is a slight change in the equation of the parabola. Instead of 8x, it is 4ax, that is standard form. So, y plus tx equal to, once again, 2at plus 8t cubed. This is same as y plus 2x equal to 12a for the value of t equal to 2. When t equal to, this is 4a plus 8a, that is 12a. So, therefore, the point P is at square 2at, that is equal to 4a, 4a. So, 4a, 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 4a is the point on the parabola, the normal drawn at which is same as the given straight line 2x plus y minus 12a equal to 0. So, the second option. Next, the normal set P 4 minus 4 and Q 4 4 on the parabola y square equal to 4x intersect at a point. ఈ రెండు P దగ్గర Q దగ్గర parabola గీసిన రెండు నార్మల్స్ ఓ పాయింట్ దగ్గర ఇంటర్సెక్ట్ చేసుకుంటున్నాయి. ఇలా ఉన్నాయి 4 minus 4 and 4 4 ఇలాగా. Then the point R on the curve, which is co-normal to P and Q, is there must be some other point at which the normal drawn, this also passes through. Co-normal means all the three normals drawn to the parabola at three different points are concurrent. If the first two normals are drawn to the parabola at P and Q meet in some A, this is P, this is Q, is asking R. Well, if R is the point in the parabola at which the normal drawn to the parabola also passes through A, then you say that P, Q, R are co-normal points. ఈ మూడు పాయింట్స్ దగ్గర పారాబోలా గీసే నార్మల్స్ కంకరెంట్ అయితే ఈ మూడు పాయింట్స్ని పీక్యూఆర్ని కోనార్మల్ పాయింట్స్ అంటారు. ఈ ఆర్ ఏమిటని అడిగారు. వాట్ ఈజ్ ఆర్? వెల్, దిస్ ఈజ్ 4 minus 4 4. This is a Q because the 4 minus 4 and this is P. Well, 4 4. So, this T equal to 1, T1 is 1, and this is a T2 is minus 1 because this is the reflection of Q in the axis of the parabola. Parameters they are equal except that there is a change of sign. And the condition for the normals drawn to the parabola at the points T1, T2 and T3 to be concurrent is T1 plus T2 plus T3 is 0. Whenever the normals are drawn to the parabola at the 3 points T1, T2 and T3 and the parabola are concurrent, then the sum of these parameters must be equal to 0. So, T1 plus T2 is already 0. So, T3 is equal to 0 because T1 plus T2 plus T3 0. So, T3 0 means what is R? R is the origin. So, there is the last option. The length of the focal chord of the parabola y square equal to 16x passing through 16 minus 16 is the focal chord AB. This is 16 minus 16 is asking the length of AB. Well, what is the parameter for this? This is AT square to AT. So, there is any point in the parabola. This will be same as 16 minus 16 when T equal to minus 2. This is T1, we call it as T1. This is T2 is 1 by 2 because the product of the parameters must be equal to minus 1. The chord joining the points T1 and T2 on the parabola is a focal chord defined only if the product of the parameters are T1 and T2 equal to minus 1. So, when T1 is minus 2, T2 must be equal to half. Therefore, what is A? When T2 equal to half, this is 1, half this is a 4. Okay. And therefore, what is AB? Length of the focal chord AB. AB square equal to 16 minus 1 whole square 225 plus 4 plus 16 20 whole square 400, which is equal to 625. So, AB the length of the focal chord is 25, which is the second option. Is it okay? Next, the tangents at the 37. The tangents at the ends of the chords of the parabola y square equal to 4x subtending a right angle at the origin intersect on, whether they intersect on the axis or they intersect on the tangent at the vertex or they intersect on the directrix or they intersect on the line x plus 4 equal to 0. Tangents at the extremities of the chords of a parabola subtending a right angle at the origin. Here is like this. Here is a chord AB. Say this is T1 square 2T1 because A is 1 here. This is T2 square 2T2. These are the parametric coordinates of the points A and B with parameters T1 and T2. Here A is 1, AT square 2AT are the coordinates of the point in the parabola y square equal to 4ax. Because A is 1 here, A and B can be chosen as T1 square 2T1 and T2 square 2T2 with parameters T1 and T2 respectively. And this is the origin. And the extremity is they subtend a right angle at the origin, 90 degrees. That means the product of the slopes of OA and OB is minus 1. Slope of OA is 2 by T1. This is 2 by T2 equal to minus 1. So, T1, T2 equal to minus 4. Okay. And what is the point at the end? The tangents, he is asking the points of intersection of the tangents drawn to the parabola at A and B. The formula for the point of intersection of the tangents drawn to the parabola at T1 and T2 is A T1 T2, A is 1 here, T1 T2, A into T1 plus T2. This is the point where the tangents are drawn to the parabola at A and B meet each other. But T1 T2 is minus 4. So, x equal to minus 4, x coordinate of the point of intersection is minus 4. So, no matter what y is, the point always lies on the straight line x equal to minus 4 or x plus 4 equal to 0. The locus of the middle points of the chords of the parabola passing to the vertices. Vertex is 0, 0. Chords are drawn passing through the vertex. Several chords can be drawn like this. And suppose the OA is one of the chords. Suppose the parabola is y square equal to 4ax, standard form. And this is at square 2at. Then is asking the locus of the middle points of the chord. Suppose the middle point is P is x0, y0. And then 2x0 equal to at square. And 2y0 equal to 2at or y0 equal to at. So, P x0 y0 is the midpoint of one of the chords passing to the origin, having its other extremity at A, which is at square 2at is given by 2x0 equal to at square and y0 equal to at. So, the locus of x0 y0 at the point P is obtained by eliminating t from these two equations. So, 2a x0 is equal to a square t square, that is equal to y0 square. Therefore, locus of P is the parabola y square equal to 2ax. Y square equal to 2ax. Now, this is a parabola having vertex same as that of the given parabola. Deeniki vertex 0, 0 origin. ఇచ్చిన parabola ఆరిజిన్ దీనికి ఆరిజిన్ ఈ రెండు కంపేర్ చేస్తే దీనికి ఆరిజిన్ వెర్టెక్స్ బట్ దీని లాటస్ రెక్టమ్ 4a దీని లాటస్ రెక్టమ్ 2a సో therefore the locus parabola has the same vertex as that of the given parabola but the latus rectum of this locus parabola is 1/2 of that of the given parabola and therefore second option is the correct choice. A parallel parabola having the same vertex and latus rectum 1/2 of that of the given parabola. Okay. Next 39. If the tangents at the extremities perpendicular of a focal chord of a parabola with focus S meet in T. Tangents at the extremities perpendicular of a focal chord of a parabola with focus S meet in T. Like this. This is a focal chord. Suppose this is A0. Suppose the parabola is y square equal to 4ax. So that the focus is A0. This is P. Well, this is at square 2at. So what is Q? The parameter of P is T. The parameter of Q is minus 1 by T because PQ is a focal chord. So A by T square minus 2a by T. Okay. So these two intersect at T. So let us find T. It is T equal to A T1 T2 T into minus in fact the tangents are drawn at the extremities of any focal chord intersect on the directrix. They will be also at right angles to each other. And therefore, T is the x coordinate is minus a because the directrix, this is the directrix of the parabola. Neithraka. And every point, this is x equal to minus a. So, every point on this directrix has the same x coordinate. So, the point of intersection of the tangent lines are drawn to the parabola at perpendicular also have the same x coordinate minus a. So, T equal to minus a. And what is the y coordinate? Well, the tangent at P is x minus Ty plus at square equal to 0. So, what is y? Ty equal to x is minus a into t square minus 1. So, y is equal to a into t minus 1 by t. So, this is a into t t minus 1 by t. So, that is t. So, what is SP? A into 1 plus t square. Focal distance of a point a t square 280 from the focus is a into 1 plus t square. SQ, parameter is minus 1 by t. So, a into 1 plus 1 by t square. ST. Well, S is A0 and T is this. So, ST square is 4A square, I will calculate here, plus A square into T minus 1 by T whole square. This is ST square. Or A square common this day, T minus 1 by T whole square plus 4, that is T plus 1 by T whole square. So, this is ST square. So, what is ST? A into T plus 1 by T. Okay. Now, what is SP into SQ? A square into 1 plus T square whole square by T square, or A square into T plus 1 by T whole square. That is equal to ST square. Follow? I calculated these three. SP and SQ are immediate because the focal distance of any point a t square 280 and the parabola is a into 1 plus t square. అంటే parabola మీద a t square 280 అనే ఏదైనా పాయింట్ తాలూ ఫోకల్ డిస్టెన్స్ ఎప్పుడు కూడా a into 1 plus t ఫోకస్ నుంచి డిస్టెన్స్ SP అనమాట. SQ ఎంత అవుతుంది? ఇక్కడ పారామీటర్ t, ఇక్కడ minus 1 by t. సో రిప్లేస్ t by minus 1 by t హియర్. దిస్ బికమ్స్ a into 1 plus 1 by t square. ఈ రెండు ఇమీడియట్. STకి t కట్టాను ముందర బికాజ్ T is the point where the tangent lines run to the paraboloid perpendicular meet each other. They must meet on the directrix, whose x coordinate is minus a. So, the x coordinate of t is minus a. Y coordinate is obtained by replacing x by minus a in the equation of the tangent. The equation of the tangent pt is x minus dy plus a d square equal to 0. And you replace x by minus a, you can calculate y, and y is a into t minus 1 by t. So, this is a t. And your ST square is a square into t plus 1 by t whole square using the distance formula, and therefore ST is a into t plus 1 by t. So, now the final point is observing that SP into SQ is equal to ST square, which means SP, ST, SQ are in geometric progression. That is the second option. A good question. 40. The normals at 3 points PQR of the parabola meet in a point. And the PQR are conormal points. That means if the parameters of PQR are T1, T2, T3, and P is 81 square 281, Q is 82 square 282, R is 83 square 283. Okay? And because PQR are conormal points, T1 plus T2 plus T3 equal to 0. So, therefore, centroid of the triangle. So, P is 81 square 281, etc. మిగతా రాయక్కర్లేదు Q and R. T1 బదులు T2, T2 బదులు T3 రాస్తే సరిపోతుంది. So, what is the centroid? What is the y coordinate of the centroid? Ordinate of centroid equal to 2a T1 plus 2a T2 plus 2a T3 by 3. అంటే 2a into T1 plus T2 plus T3 by 3. And this is equal to 0 because T1 plus T2 plus T3 is 0. It's a simple question. So, the centroid has its y coordinate 0. Therefore, the centroid of the triangle formed by the three conormal points PQR is a point on the axis. Y coordinate 0 means x axis, but x axis is the axis of the parabola for y square equal to 4x. So, this axis, that is 2. The length of the normal chord of the parabola y square equal to 4x at 480 is normal chord is the 48 P 48. What is T here? (280). A is 4 here, 80T is 8, T equal to 1. And suppose this is Q is a T dash. If the normal to the parabola at P meets the curve again at a t dash, there is a relation t dash t equal to minus t minus 2 by t, that is equal to minus 3. Therefore, q equal to 4t square, 36, then 8t. 8t means minus 24. So, these are the coordinates of q. He is asking length pq. So, pq square is 36 minus 4 whole square, 32 square, plus 8 plus 24 whole square, 32 square, or 2 into 32 square. So, what is pq? 32 into root 2. So, that is the last option. Next, 42nd question. The focus of a parabola is at 4,2. Focus is at 4,2. And the directrix is the line 3x plus 4y plus 5 equal to 0. This is the directrix. What is the vertex? V. What is the vertex? Suppose this meets the parabola at n. If you can find n, your vertex is the midpoint of the line segment joining S the focus and the point where the axis of symmetry of the parabola meets the directrix. So, our job is to find n, that is all. N is the point of intersection of the axis and the directrix. Directrix is the line 3x plus 4y plus 5 equal to 0. Axis is perpendicular to the directrix. This axis, this is the axis, perpendicular to the directrix. So, equation of the axis is 4x minus 3y, and this passes through 4 comma 2. So, 4 into 4, 16 minus 6, 10. This is the axis. And they is to meet at n. When you solve these two, n is the point of intersection of these two lines. When you solve these two, by inspection you can easily see that x is minus 1 and y is x is 1, y is minus 2. 3 plus 5, 8 minus 8, 4 minus plus 6, 10, sorry. So, n is 1 comma minus 2. So, what is the vertex? The midpoint of the line segment joining n and s, 4 plus 1 by 2, 5 by 2, and 2 minus 2 by, that is 0. So, 5 by 2, 0 is the vertex of the parabola. The locus at midpoint of the line segment joining the focus to a moving point in the parabola y square equal to 4x is another parabola with the directrix at 2002 joint entrance screening. Locus midpoint of the line segment joining the focus is the focus A0, a moving point P, AT square to AT. This is the line segment joining S and P. Midpoint of this line segment Q, x0, y0, is asking the locus of x0, y0, locus of the point Q, x0, y0. So, 2x0 is AT square and y0 equal to AT. So, eliminating t from these two, 2x0, 2ax0 equal to a square t square, that is equal to y0 square. Therefore, locus of Q is the parabola y square equal to 2ax. And he is asking the directrix of this parabola. He is not asking the locus. What is the directrix of the parabola? X equal to minus a. Ante minus of a means 2a by 4. That is equal to minus a by 2. So, x equal to minus a by 2 is the directrix of the parabola. Locus parabola y square equal to ax. Follow? Then question number 44. The angle subtended by the portion of the tangent intercepted between the point of contact and the directrix of the parabola y square equal to 4ax at its focus is. Ante parabola y square equal to 4ax ki oka point దగ్గర tangent గీశారు. ఆ tangent డైరెక్ట్రిక్స్ tangent p దగ్గర tangent అనుకోండి గీశారు. డైరెక్ట్రిక్స్ t దగ్గర మీట్ అయింది అనుకోండి. ఆ pt పోర్షన్ ఆఫ్ ది tangent అన్నమాట. ఎస్ ఫోకస్ దగ్గర చేసిన యాంగిల్ ఎంత అంటే యాంగిల్ పిఎస్టీ అంతని. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఫిగర్ గీస్తే ఇలా ఉంటుంది. ఇది పి, ఇది డైరెక్ట్రిక్స్ టీ దగ్గర మీట్ అయింది, ఇది ఫోకస్. సో ఈ యాంగిల్ ఎంత అని అడిగారు. వాట్ ఈస్ దిస్ యాంగిల్? దిస్ ఈజ్ x=-a. దిస్ ఈజ్ 𝗚t² 280 ఎనీ పాయింట్ ఆన్ ది parabola. ఓకే. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ x - ty ప్లస్ 𝗚t² 0. డైరెక్ట్ ఈక్వేషన్ x=-a కాబట్టి t కోఆర్డినేట్స్ ఎలా వస్తాయి? ఇందులో x బదులు -a పెడితే వస్తుంది. ty = a × t² - 1. సో y = a × t - 1/t or t² - 1/t. So therefore t is -a × t² - 1/t. So this is t. S is a0. So what is this angle? So let us find the slopes. Slope of SP, that is 2/t. Slope of ST, so this is a × t² - 1/t by -2a. A and j gets cancelled. t² - 1 by -2t. m1 ఏమిటిది? Well, by portion of the tangent interest between the point of contact and the directrix of the parabola at its focus. Yes. So ST is the t² - 1/2t and SP is line joining S and P 280. Oh, this is 282t by t² - 1. I'm sorry. Slope of SP is 280 - 0, 280 by a × t² - 1. A can be cancelled, 2t by t² - 1. So m1 is 2t by t² - 1 and m2 is t² - 1 by -2t. So product of the slopes is -1. Follow? And therefore the angle between SP and ST is right angle. So 90 degrees. Next question. The foot of the perpendicular drawn from the focus of a parabola to any tangent to it lies on. Foot of the perpendicular drawn from the focus of a parabola to any tangent to it. ఒక parabola-కి ఏదైనా tangent గీసారట, ఫోకస్ నుంచి ఆ tangent గీసి ఎనీ tangent గీసిన perpendicular తాలూకు ఫుట్ ఎక్కడ ఉంటుందని అడిగారు. ఎనీ tangent is x - ty plus 𝗚t² = 0. This is any tangent. The focus, the foot of the perpendicular m. ఈ m దేని మీద ఉంటుందని అడిగారు. SA0. So what is the equation of SM perpendicular to this? Tx plus y, it passes through A0 is equal to AT or minus AT = 0. This is SM. This is PT or PT. So the foot of the perpendicular is m is obtained by solving these two equations. Multiply the first equation by t and add to the second equation. 1 plus t² into x is equal to 0 or x = 0. So the x-coordinate of m is 0. Therefore, m lies on the y-axis. But what is the y-axis for the parabola y² = 4ax? That is the tangent at the vertex. So therefore, last option, the tangent at the vertex. Next, the value of C for which the line y equal to 2x plus c is the tangent to the parabola x square equal to 12y. So, any tangent to the parabola is y minus tx, not x minus ty, roles of x and y are interchanged, x plus at square plus 3t square equal to 0, a is 3, or y equal to tx minus 3t square. This is the form y equal to 2x plus c for t equal to 2. Therefore, c equal to minus 3t square, that is equal to minus 12. Simple question. అంటే ఇక్కడ parabola x square equal to 12 ఇచ్చారు, అంతకు తప్పించి ఏమీ లేదు, otherwise everything is a routine working. 47. If 0, 4 and 0, 2 are respectively the vertex and focus of parabola, its equation is 0, 4 is the vertex, y-axis, 0, 2 is the focus, this is the vertex. So, therefore, the focus is the axis of the parabola is the y-axis, and therefore, the parabola is like this, downwards from the vertex, that is opening downwards. What is the equation of the parabola? Well, the vertex is 4, 0, 0, 4. The equation is the form, because it is facing downwards, it is the form x square equal to minus 4ay. Normally, x square equal to minus 4ay with the vertex 0, 0. But here vertex is 0, 4. So, therefore, this is x square equal to latus rectum. The distance between the vertex and the focus is 2. So, latus rectum is 8. So, minus 8 times y minus 4, because the vertex is 0, 4, x square equal to minus 4. 4a is the latus rectum. 4a latus rectum is 4 times 2, that is 8, into y minus 4 here, because 0, 4 is the vertex, or x square plus 8y is equal to 32. So, that is the equation of the parabola, which is the option 1. The equation of the parabola with focus 0, 0 and directrix x plus y equal to 4 is 2003 EAPCET. Well, focus and directrix, that is the very definition of the parabola. The focus directrix property, SP equal to PM. So, S is 0, 0 and P is xy. And PM is distance of P from the directrix by root 2. So, SP equal to PM, E times PM, but E is 1 here, or SP square equal to PM square. So, x square plus y square equal to x plus y minus 4 whole square by 2, or 2 can be cancelled here, you can write 2 here. So, bringing all the terms to the left hand side, x square plus y square plus 8x minus 2xy minus 8x plus 8y, 16 to the other side, minus 16 equal to 0. So, that is the equation x square plus y square minus 2xy plus 2xy here, other side minus 2xy, minus 8x transfer to the left hand side plus 8x, minus 8y transfer to the left hand side plus 8y, plus 16 transfer to the left hand side. All terms are transferred to the left hand side. So, that is minus 16 equal to 0. So, which is the first option? 49. The slopes of the focal chords of the parabola y square equal to 16x, which are tangent to the circle x minus 6 whole square plus y square equal to 2r. 2003 జాయింట్ ఎంటర్ స్క్రీనింగ్. ఇప్పుడు y స్క్వేర్ ఈక్వల్ టు 16xకి ఫోకల్ గార్డ్స్ గీశారట. ఎటువంటి ఫోకల్ గార్డ్స్ గీశారు? ఈ సర్కిల్ x మైనస్ 6 హోల్ స్క్వేర్ ప్లస్ y స్క్వేర్ ఈక్వల్ టు 2 అనే సర్కిల్ ట్యాంజెంట్ అయ్యేటట్టుగా. అటువంటి ఫోకల్ కార్డ్స్ తాలూకు స్లోప్స్ ఏమిటని అడిగారు. ఫాలో. ఎనీ టాంజెంట్ టు ది సర్కిల్ ఈజ్ సి అంటే సర్కిల్, పి అంటే పెరాబోలా. x-6 ఇంటూ కాస్ థీటా ప్లస్ y sin theta ఈక్వల్ టు రేడియస్ √2. Radius of the circle is √2. It is in the form x minus x0 whole square plus y minus y0 whole square equal to r square. R square is 2 here. So, r is √2. So, any tangent to the circle x minus x0 whole square plus y minus y0 whole square to r square is x minus x0 into cos theta plus y minus y0 into sin theta is equal to r. So, that is the tangent equation of the tangent. Now, this is the focal chord for the parabola provided that this passes to the focus. Focus is 40. Focus is 40. So, this happens to be a focal chord for the parabola if and only if this line passes through 40, which means minus 2 cos theta is equal to √2 or cos theta equal to minus 1 by √2. What is the slope of this tangent? Minus cot theta. What is cot theta? Cos theta equal to minus 1 by √2 and cot theta is numerically 45 degrees, 1 plus or minus 1. So, what is the slope of this tangent? It is minus cot theta. Cot theta is plus or minus 1. So, minus cot theta is also plus or minus 1. The slopes of the focal chords can be either plus 1 or minus 1, which is the first option. Screening paper of the joint entrance. Next, the angle between the pair of tangents drawn to the parabola y square equal to 4x from the point 14 is 14 పాయింట్ నుంచి y square equal to 4x parabola గీసిన tangents మధ్య యాంగిల్ ఎంత అడిగారు. 2004 JE screening. Well, a tangent to the parabola is x minus ty plus at square equal to 0. A is 1 here. That is the tangent to the parabola. This passes through 1,4 if and only if minus 4t plus 1 equal to 0. ఈ tangent 1,4 గుండా పాస్ అవడానికి కండిషన్ ఇది. టీకి 2 వాల్యూస్ వస్తాయి, క్వాడ్రాటిక్ ఇది. ఆ 2 వాల్యూస్ ఏమిటివి? దే ఆర్ ది పారామీటర్స్ ఆఫ్ ది 2 పాయింట్స్ ఆన్ ది parabola. ద tangents are drawn at which meet at 1,4. ఈ టీ తాలూకు 2 మూలాలు ఏమవుతాయంటే, రూట్స్ ఏమవుతాయంటే T1 T2లు పారామీటర్స్ ఆఫ్ ది పాయింట్స్ ఆన్ ది parabola. parabola మీద P, Q అనే పాయింట్స్ అవుతాయి. ఎటువంటి పాయింట్స్ అవి? P పారామీటర్ T1, Q పారామీటర్ T2 అయితే PQల దగ్గర parabola గీసిన టాంజెంట్స్ ఈ 1,4లో మీట్ అవుతాయి అన్నమాట. ఇప్పుడు వాటి మధ్య యాంగిల్ ఎంత అడిగారు. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ ఎ T minus 2 whole square is equal to 3 or T is equal to 2 plus or minus √3. అంటే T1 ఏమో 2 plus √3, T2 ఏమో 2 minus √3. ఓకే, ఇవి T1 T2. సో వాట్ ఈస్ ద యాంగిల్ బిట్వీన్ అంటే ఏం చేయాలి అక్కడ? సో ఇవే స్లోప్స్ అన్నమాట, అంతే కదా. 1/t ఈజ్ ది స్లోప్. సో 1/t అనేది 2 minus √3 ఒక టాంజెంట్ స్లోపు, 2 plus √3 ఇంకో టాంజెంట్ స్లోపు. సో యాంగిల్ బిట్వీన్ దెమ్ ఈజ్ arc tan. Sum of the slopes, difference of the slope, m1 minus m2, 2 √3 by 1 plus m1 m2, 1 plus 1 2. మీరు ఏం చేసాను చూడండి, ఇక్కడ ఈ 2 వచ్చాయి కదా. ఇక్కడ స్లోప్ ఆఫ్ ది టాంజెంట్ ఎంత? 1/t. T2 plus or minus √3 అయితే 1/2 కూడా అవే వాల్యూస్ తీసుకుంటుంది. 1/2 plus √3 is 2 minus √3 and 1/2 minus √3 is 2 plus √3. సో ఇవే స్లోప్స్ అవుతాయి 2 టాంజెంట్స్ మీను. వాటి మధ్య యాంగిల్ అంటే arc tan m1 minus m2. Difference of these two is 4, 2 √3 by 1 plus m1 m2. Product of these two is 1, 1 plus 1 is 2. So this is the 2 and 2 gets cancelled. So this is pi/3. So that is the pi/3 is the angle between the 2 tangents drawn to the parabola y square equal to 4x from the point 14. Screening paper of the JE 2004. The next question, 2005 joint entrance screening. The tangent to the parabola y is equal to x square plus 6 at the point 1, 7 touches the circle x square plus y square plus 16x plus 12y plus c equal to 0 at the point P. What are the coordinates of P? See, ది ట్యాంజెంట్ ది పారాబోలా y ఇలాంటి వాటికి క్యాలిక్యులస్ వాడేయచ్చు. ఇది స్టాండర్డ్ ఫార్ములా లేదు, ఇది కొద్దిగా డిఫరెంట్గా ఉంది. వాట్ ఈస్ ద స్లోప్ ఆఫ్ ది కర్వ్? స్లోప్ ఆఫ్ ది ట్యాంజెంట్ లైన్ డ్రాన్ టు ది పారాబోలా dy dx is 2x. 2x at the point 17, that is 2. So slope of the tangent line drawn to the parabola at the point 17 is 2. Slope 2 కాబట్టి tangent at 17 is slope 2 కాబట్టి 2x minus y, it passes through 17, 2 minus 1 minus 5 plus 5 equal to 0. ఇది tangent. ఇది దీని మళ్ళీ సర్కిల్ టచ్ చేస్తుంది అంటే ఇది రేడియస్ వచ్చేస్తుంది. ది రేడియస్ ఆర్ ఈస్ radius of the circle is distance of the center -8 -6 from this line, -8 -6 by √5. -16 plus 11 minus 5 plus 5 by √5, that's equal to √5. So the circle is x plus 8 whole square c. అక్కడ కాన్స్టెంట్ c మనకు అక్కర్లేదు, ఇప్పుడు రేడియస్ వచ్చేసింది కదా, ప్లస్ y plus 6 whole square is equal to 5. సెంటర్ రేడియస్ ఫారం. ఇప్పుడు ఈ లైను ఈ సర్కిల్ ఎక్కడ ట్యాంజెంట్ అవుతుందని అడిగారు. సర్కిల్ కేసులో ప్రతి ట్యాంజెంటు ఆ సర్కిల్ని ఒకే ఒక పాయింట్లో కట్ చేస్తుంది, సర్కిల్ని ఒకే ఒక పాయింట్లో కట్ చేసి ప్రతి లైన్ ట్యాంజెంట్ అవుతుంది. అంచేత ది బెస్ట్ థింగ్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ కాంటాక్ట్ ఇక్కడ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ ఇంటర్సెక్షన్ కట్టేసి ఈజీగా ఉంటుందేమో చూడండి. సో రిప్లేసింగ్ y by 2x plus 5, I replace y by 2x plus 5 from this in the circle equation. X plus 8 whole square plus 2x plus 11 whole square equal to 5, or 5x square plus 16 plus 44, 60x, 64 plus 121, 185, 185 minus 5 plus 180, 5 can be cancelled, x square plus 12x plus 36 equal to 0. ఒకటే వాల్యూ రావాలి xకి, బికాస్ ట్యాంజెంట్ సర్కిల్ ఒకే పాయింట్లో కట్ చేస్తుంది కాబట్టి. సో దిస్ క్వాడ్రాటిక్ ఇన్ x has exactly one value. This is x plus 6 whole square equal to 0. So x equal to -6. When x equal to -6, from this equation y equal to 2x plus 5, that is equal to -7. So therefore the point P is equal to -6 -7. There may be other methods also. Student always should be exploring to find the easiest method. That is the essence of the whole practice. Sometimes you can't help it in questions like this. It's not so simple. But most of the questions, I think you can try with simpler methods because they are not time consuming. Okay, next. 52. Let M be the foot of the perpendicular drawn from a point P and the parabola y square equal to 8 into x minus 3 onto the directrix. Foot of the perpendicular drawn from a point P and the parabola onto the directrix. This is the directrix. This is the point P. That is M. And let S be the focus of the parabola. Focus is A0. What is the focus of the parabola? Well, it is y square equal to 8x. When you translate the axis to the point 3 comma 0, and here the focus is A0, 2 0, and when you go back, you have to add the 5 0. So 5 0 is the focus of the given parabola. Focus. A triangle SPM is an equilateral triangle. By giving like this, these two are always equal. Why? because SP equal to PM, that is the focus directrix property of the parabola. So, by giving that the triangle SPM is the equilateral triangle, you are also given that PM is same as SM. So, this is the hypothesis. SP is already equal to PM. So, PM is same as SM. That is the speciality with the triangle, because the triangle is equilateral. That is all what you can draw the conclusion. Okay. Now, what are the coordinates of P? Well, this is 3, 0 vertex, and this is 5, 0, and therefore, this is 2, 0. This is 1, 0. This is 2. This is 2. So, this is 1, 0. So, this is the y axis. Follow? And when P is AT square 2AT, well, 2T square plus 3 and 2AT. A is 2 here, 4T. So, that is P. Ante nenu akkada see x badulu x minus 3 rayali. X minus 3 equal to AT square, ante 2T square. So, x equal to 3 plus 2T square. Y equal to 2AT. Y is same as 2AT, that is equal to 4T. Now, M also has the same y coordinate. X coordinate of M is 1, because this lies on the directrix. X coordinate of M is 1. Y coordinate of M is same as the y coordinate of P, that is 4T. So, M equal to 140. With this, I think you can apply the condition PM equal to SM. Well, PM equal to the difference of the x coordinates, 3 plus 2T square minus 1, that is equal to 2 plus 2T square. So, 2 into 1 plus T square, that is equal to PM, that is equal to SM. What is SM? S is 5, 0. M is 140, 16 plus 16 T square. So, 4 into root of 1 plus T square. So, therefore, 2 into 1 plus T square equal to 4 into root of 1 plus T square. Cancel 2 on both sides. Root of 1 plus T square equal to 2. 1 plus T square is 4, T square equal to 3. When T square equal to 3, what is P? 6 plus 3, 9, and T equal to root 3, 4 root 3. So, this point P is 9 comma 4 root 3, which is the point on the parabola, that is the third option, EAPCET question. So, look at the question. Sometimes you find typical questions like this, which are little more time consuming. If the straight line y equal to mx plus c is parallel to the axis of the parabola, what is the axis of the parabola? X axis, and y equal to 0. So, when this line is a horizontal line, y equal to mx plus c is a horizontal line being parallel to y equal to 0, m must be 0, and y equal to c, that is the straight line y equal to c, and intersects the parabola at c square by 8c. Straight line is parallel to the axis of the parabola and intersects the parabola. This line y equal to c intersects the parabola y square equal to Lx. What is the point of intersection? Y square equal to c means x is equal to c square by L c. This is the point of intersection of the parabola with the line y equal to c. That is given to be c square by 8c. This means L equal to 8. But what is L? L is the lattice rectum of the parabola, y square equal to Lx. The parabola has its lattice rectum equal to L, so L equal to 8. So, lattice rectum of the parabola is 8. So, look at these two questions. Well, this is fairly simple, much simpler than this. Let x plus y equal to k be a normal to the parabola y square equal to 12x. X plus y equal to k another normal to the parabola y square equal to 12x. If p is the length of the perpendicular from the focus of the parabola onto this normal, then what is the value of 4k minus 2p square? A normal to the parabola is in the form y plus tx equal to 2at, a is 3 here, plus 3t cubed. This is same as x plus y equal to k, where k equal to, well, t equal to 1, so k equal to 9. So, the line x plus y equal to k is the normal to the parabola y square equal to 12x if and only if k equal to 9. For the value of k equal to 9, k equal to 9 అయినప్పుడు మాత్రమే లైన్ నార్మల్ అవుతుంది. P is the length of the perpendicular from the focus of the parabola. Focus is 30. Length of the perpendicular from the focus of the parabola onto this normal. So, P equal to, the normal is x plus y minus 9 equal to 0. What is the distance of the point 30 from this line? 3 minus 9, 6 by root 2. Okay. So, P square is 2p square is 36. 4k is also 36 because k is equal to 9. So, what is the difference? 4k minus 2p square, 0. Simple question. Next, 55. A circle of radius 4 drawn on a chord of the parabola y square equal to 8x as diameter touches the axis of the parabola. ఓ సర్కిల్ 4 రేడియస్తో సర్కిల్ గీసేట, అది ఏం చేస్తుందట, ఈ పారాబోలా వై స్క్వేర్ ఈక్వల్ టు 8x అనేకి కార్డ్, అది దాన్ని వై స్క్వేర్ ఈక్వల్ టు 4x అనేటటువంటి పారాబోలా తాలూకు ఒక కార్డుని డయామీటర్గా గల సర్కిల్ గీశారు, దాని రేడియస్ 4. పైగా అది పారాబోలా యాక్సిస్ని టచ్ చేస్తుంది, అంటే ఎక్స్ యాక్సిస్ని టచ్ చేస్తుంది అనమాట, అంటే ఇలా ఉందన్నమాట. ఇది యాక్సిస్, ఇది ఏబి, సెంటర్ సి, రేడియస్ 4. ఓకే, ఇవేమో పాయింట్స్ అండి పారాబోలా, ఇలాగుంది, అది పారాబోలా. ఇప్పుడు ఇది రేడియస్ 4 కాబట్టి ఈ సెంటర్ నుంచి ఎక్స్ యాక్సిస్ టచ్ చేస్తుంది కాబట్టి ఇది కూడా 4. ఇప్పుడు ఏ ఈక్వల్ టు ఏదో AT1 స్క్వేర్ 2AT1 అందాం. ఏ అంటే ఇక్కడ 2, ఇక్కడ 2T1 స్క్వేర్ 4T1, 2T2 స్క్వేర్ 4T2, ఇలా అనుకున్నాం రెండు. అప్పుడు సెంటర్ సి తాలూకు వై కోఆర్డినేట్ 4 అవుతుంది, బికాజ్ అండి సెంటర్ సి తాలూకు వై కోఆర్డినేట్ కూడా 4 అవుతుంది. సెంటర్ సీతాలు సి అంటే సీతాలు వై కోఆర్డినేట్ అంటే 2 × T1 + T2. The y coordinate C that must be equal to 4. So, T1 + T2 equal to 2. And therefore, slope of AB so 4 × T1 minus T2 by 2 × T1 square minus T2 square. So, 2 by T1 plus T2, that is equal to 1. Slope 4 × T1 minus T2 by 2 × T1 square minus T2 square. So, that is 2 by T1 plus T2, that is equal to 1, because T1 plus T2 is 2. Therefore, the slope is 1. 56. The slopes of the focal chords of the parabola y square equal to 32x that are tangent to the circle x square plus y square equal to 4r. ఇదివరకు ఇంతకుముందు ఇలాంటి క్వశ్చన్ చేసినట్టుగా మనకి తెలుసు. మనకి స్లోప్స్ ఆఫ్ ది ఫోకల్ కార్డ్స్ ఆఫ్ ది పారాబోలా దట్ ఆర్ ట్యాంజెంట్ టు ది సర్కిల్, అంటే అది జాయింట్ అడ్రస్ స్క్రీనింగ్లో ఇచ్చారు, అది ఎంసెట్లో ఇచ్చారు. ఏ ట్యాంజెంట్ టు ది సర్కిల్ ఈస్ C is x cos theta plus y sin theta equal to 2. రేడియస్ 2 దీనికి సర్కిల్కి. ఇది ఫోకల్ కార్డ్ అవాల్ట. ఫోకస్ ఎంత ఇక్కడ A0, దట్ ఇస్ 80. So, this will be a focal chord for the parabola only when the line passes through the focus 8, 0. So, 8 cos theta equal to 2 or cos theta equal to 1 by 4. మనకి స్లోప్ ఎంతది మైనస్ కాట్ థీటా. కాస్ థీటా 1 by 4 ఇక్కడ చిన్నది వేద్దాం, ఇది √15. So, therefore, what is cot theta? It can be 1 by √15 or minus 1 by √15 depending on the coordinate number in which theta lies. So, plus or minus. So, there will be two lines, not one line, with slopes 1 by √15 and minus 1 by √15, both of which are tangent to the circle x square plus y square equal to 4, both of which pass through the focus of the parabola. So, that is fourth option. If a normal chord at a point T in the parabola y square equal to 4x subtends right angle at the vertex, then what is T? Normal chord at a point in the parabola. This is a normal chord PQ. This is AT square to AT. So, Q is can be AT1 square to AT1. It is not a focal chord, it is only normal chord. So, normal at one of the extremities, AT1 square to AT1. So, therefore, this is a 2 by T1. So, product of the slopes TT1 is equal to minus 4. Okay. The normal at T meets the parabola again at T1. Therefore, T1 equal to minus T minus 2 by T. Therefore, when you replace T1 by this, T times T plus 2 by T equal to 4 or T square is equal to 2. So, T equal to √2. So, the value of T is √2. Okay. So, we conclude this episode with this problem. Thank you.